Best goddamn bartender from Timbuktu to Portland, Maine. Or Portland, Oregon, for that matter.
Thank you for saying so.
Hi, I'm Base Bellagio. Welcome to another Space Station 13 tutorial. But first, hit that subscribe button if you love gaming as much as me, and you want to see some cool, unique games from across many different genres, and some gaming news videos. Today we have the Bartender Guide. This guide is aimed mainly towards the Goon Station bartender, but the tips I'm going to give you can use across many different servers, because I'm not giving recipes, I'm giving more of a RP guide or a beginner's guide. And I think you can benefit from this even if you don't play on Goon Station. The bartender, the pivotal hub of the entire space station. The bar is the crossroads for everyone on the station that is going to and fro on their job. The bartender is the confidant of many people. People that just want to go take a break and have a drink. People that want to escape a situation might come to you and blend in. People might come and ask you for certain cocktails and chemicals from your dispensers.
So I mixed you up the most powerful drink I got, the Forget-Me Shot.
You are the eyes and ears of the entire station. This job is great for beginners, as it'll introduce you to many different characters, players, and people. And it will help get your feet wet for RP, which is the most crucial part of being a bartender. Your job as bartender is one half of catering staff, and it includes getting people wasted.
Let's go to Vegas, we'll all get drunk and...
You have many different tools to do this, we'll go over them in a little bit. But the bartender, just like the chef, can buff people, give people beneficial traits, or negative traits, and you can poison people. This poison can be slow acting and very natural, just like the byproducts of alcohol from any alcoholics that sit at your bar. And by default, even healing people and buffing them with a strong alcohol will in turn metabolize in their system and cause them long-term harm, either to their livers, kidneys, other organs, and depending on how in-depth your server is, the bartender can cripple anybody with a strong enough cocktail. The bartender spawns with body armor and a riot shotgun with stun rounds, or beanbag shot as I like to call it, to make it more playful sounding when I shoot random people walking through the bar for no reason. And within the four walls of the bar, you are judge, jury, and executioner of anyone you deem necessary.
I should have put you down myself, personally.
Now, that is strictly from a role-playing standpoint. You have no legal authority. You don't even have a license for this shotgun. So if Beepski or any guard buddies walk by while you have it out, they're going to try to harass you. But your bar is the fortress. Not many people can penetrate the brown walls that surround you. But if you've watched my combat tutorial or my other guides, and you have a buddy, you can table somebody up onto the bar, and then they can roll over into the bar. You have to be aware of this as a bartender. If you see anybody up on the bar, you need to act accordingly and prepare to defend yourself or get rid of them. The drink making and cocktail making you need to refer to the wiki for to find your go-to cocktails, but I'll recommend a few ideas.
What am I gonna do?
You want to have on hand a few easy, medium, and hard drinks to make in your repertoire on hand that you can easily make with the ingredients you have already. You see, many of the more advanced drinks and recipes you have, you'll need to include ingredients from all over the ship, including botany, the kitchen, and even science. Luckily on Goon Station, most maps, not all, give you a chemical dispenser at the bar, making you an amateur chemist. So on your Wikipedia tab, you might want to have food and drinks open, the bartender wiki open, and also the chemist and science recipes open. Because of this, many people will come to you before science to use your dispenser or ask you for stuff. Now, depending on what angle you're going RP-wise, you either don't know how to make certain chemical concoctions, literally or RP, or you're not comfortable giving somebody a gallon of space lube from your bar. I'll let you do what you want to do. I'm more of the here you go kind of bartender, but I won't let anyone behind the bar. And personally, I don't like giving people any type of advanced chemical concoctions. Let them go to science for that. If you want space lube or an easy mix that you can make out of my dispenser in one fell swoop, that's fine. But if it requires the heating plate, which you can find in the kitchen, or if it requires any other activity, I usually tell them to go to science. You also have a keg of beer in your storeroom that you could do whatever you want with. Tap it, give beer to everybody. You can also fill it with things, and you can also superheat the beer if people want to drink warm beer, or if you just want to spray boiling beer on people. Also, you have a still. The still is the most unique tool, in my opinion, the bartender has, because you can put different things in it and out come many different cocktails and concoctions. Even putting burritos from the vending machine in the still will brew up some sewage, a unique drink to give to your patrons.
Tastes like shit. Sorry. Crap.
Try out the still, play around with the things you can put inside of it. Everything from fruits, vegetables to other items. Definitely play with this. A good bartender will utilize all the glassware in his bar, and you'll even use your glass recycler, which you can make anything you want with in terms of glassware. How you use it is you put glass into the machine, either shards of broken glass, or other items you don't want to use, plates, bowls, and then you could turn it into anything else, beakers, shot glasses. You want to use this to be the professional bartender. Your bar, like I mentioned, is the crossroads of the station, but it's also the biggest bullseye of the station.
Hey, I give up.
Science will always come to the bar to test out their newest foam bomb, fart bomb, smoke bomb, usually non-lethal bomb. Usually is a key word. The traitors and bad guys will always come to the bar to mess around with stuff, and even normal people that just want to take out some steam might go to the bar and start smashing glasses and bottles. Bar fights always break out at the bar. Mechanics and construction workers, engineers, are always remodeling the bar and creating rage cages, zoos, prisons, dance floors, anything you can imagine. The bar is usually the spot for it. It's up to you to determine what angle you want to go with. The grumpy bartender or the happy-go-lucky bartender. The bar is also a symbol of relaxation and joy, even if it's subliminally, for everyone on the station. And when the bar gets damaged or attacked, people will come to the rescue. Security will run to the bar to save it. It's quite a sight.
And my axe.
The bartender can earn XP by doing certain actions like every other role on Goon Station only. This information is for. But if you salt the rim of a glass, adding salt to a drinking glass, you have 40% chance of earning XP. It's 1 point of XP. It requires using container of salt rather than a salt shaker. Adding ice to the glass is a 40% chance of earning 1 XP. Inserting a fruit wedge to a glass, 40% chance of earning 1 XP. And 2 XP, finally, is earned by mixing something with your cocktail shaker, clicking on it in hand to mix the contents, not simply adding chemicals to it. You always earn experience for this, which is 2 points, but it's only every 3 minutes. Now, Other jobs usually give you a lot of cosmetic things for the experience, but the bartender actually has one of the most useful things in terms of rewards. The 2 rewards are at level 5 you get the spectroscopic monocle. These are just like the spectroscopic scanner goggles. They can assess chemical composition of containers.
Round bottom boiling flask, 5,000 milliliters.
You can examine a beaker or other reagent container with these to see the exact chemical composition inside. And the bartender gets one in monocle form. Very stylish, but also quite usable. And then at level 20 you get a golden cocktail shaker. It just looks cool. It's basically a skin. Now this being said, the bartender can be the best friend or worst enemy of anybody on the station, whether you're the mean or happy lunch lady, basically. But if you are an antagonist as a bartender, you have access to people's trust, and you can just downright poison people with a long-term, long-acting drug.
What did he say?
I don't think I'm saying that quite right, but basically something that won't kill them in your bar. Something that they'll pass out down the road on their adventures. You also can do the normal trader activities as a bartender, but I recommend coming up with a story or a cover on why you're leaving the bar blank or empty, or people are going to get suspicious. A trader that is able to hide in the shadows, like another job, like janitor or something like that, without half the crew asking, "Where is so-and-so?" is much better than the bartender going missing. The chef antagonist has a much easier time because the chef is behind the scenes a little bit more than the bartender. Finally, the most important tip I can give you is have fun. Meet people. Get better at typing like I need to do. I type like a geriatric. Probably worse though. And enjoy your time as bartender meeting people. Remember too, new people always go to the bar and veterans. So it truly is a melting pot area for the whole station. Ask people what their job is. Ask them what they're going through. You can learn stuff as bartender and use that information to trade, to be like an information broker. Basically, get people's secrets as a bartender and spread gossip or keep the gossip. Again, you are the middleman of everyone. Thank you for watching this tutorial. I hope you enjoyed it. Give it a thumbs up if you like it, a thumbs down if you didn't. Help me get these videos out there. YouTube can only go so far when you're a small channel like myself. And I'd love it if you subscribe, and also if you could share these videos. Thank you very much for watching.